coincidence. This is a sign from God speaking to you right now. And the Bible says if you draw close to God, He will draw closer to you. So are you willing to draw closer to God tonight? Or are you still going to push Him away? Because a lot of us are still pushing God away, whether we know it or whether we don't. We're not actually accepting His truth into our life. We might still be too prideful. We might not be willing to surrender the things of this world to take up God's ways. But the truth is when we're willing to, God will be able to pour His Spirit out into our life. God will be able to change us from the inside out. We might think that we're comfortable in the world, that we already have it all, that we don't want to follow Jesus. Just like Jesus spoke to that young rich ruler. He had many things. He was asking Jesus, what should I do to be saved? Or something along the lines of that. And Jesus asked him, are you following the commandments? And he said, yes, all of them have I kept from my youth. But what did Jesus say? One thing that you lack, go and sell all that you have. Give your money to the poor and you will have treasure in heaven. Then come and follow me. And when the young rich ruler saw that, he felt bad that he would have to give up all those things to follow Jesus. Now, that story doesn't have to apply to everybody, but to him specifically, Jesus was telling to do that because he knew that that was an idol that he had created, that he was holding on to that thing in the world. And he had to let that go. But he wasn't willing to let it go. Even though he said he was doing well, he was following all the commandments, but he was still not willing to let go of those riches, worldly riches, for the eternal riches. So a lot of us, especially people with a lot of money, I'm not saying everybody, but we could have stored up a lot of treasure here on earth. We can have a lot of nice and worldly things, or we can be pursuing after it. But the truth is we should never put our comfort in that. Because those things are temporal. One day you can get into a car accident. You can have a heart attack. You can die for one reason or another. And then what? Those riches don't matter anymore. The things that you have in this world won't matter anymore once you die. You're not going to take that with you to heaven. Amen.